All right, what's going on, guys? How's everybody doing out there today? Hey, so I wanted to give you guys an update video on how the train up is going for the fan dance and what the situation is looking like. And today I have my final 15 miler on the list of things to do that I have to somehow pack into my schedule. And so I thought this would be a good day to make an update video for you. If you guys aren't tracking, I've been training up for the last couple months getting ready for the fan dance event, which is happening out in Wales. So I'll be flying out to England to do this event. It's a 24-kilometer ruck march through the Brecon Beacon mountain range. And the reason why it's such an important event is this is one of the last things that the British SAS, the British Special Forces, have to complete in order to pass their selection, okay? So this is sort of supposed to be like a real gut check out there. It's supposed to be one of the hardest events that they have out there that you can do endurance-wise, right? And I want to be able to get it done as fast as I possibly can while I'm out there. I really do want to challenge myself with this, so I really do have to make sure that I train up appropriately as well. I've been able to get 2 rucks in a week for the most part. And if I can't get my 2 rucks in, then I'll supplement it with a run. And I've also been doing a lot of muscular endurance on the side just to maintain the muscle that I do have and just keep my overall physical endurance levels high. You know, I'm not trying to be out here putting a whole bunch of miles on, shrinking down and losing 10 pounds at the same time. You know what I mean? I want to keep my mass, up my endurance and keep my strength and just stay motivated. And then today, I'm running late on my way into work. I wasn't packed out for this ruck because I had a lot going on yesterday. I got everything packed out, but I have to somehow squeeze in what I want to anticipate to be around a 3-hour long 15 miler is kind of what I'm shooting for, hopefully, right? That's pretty quick, but I kind of have to be quick today because I've got a lot of work to do at work before I can ditch and do a ruck march, a 15-mile ruck march. And then I also have a medical appointment today that I don't want to miss because I've rescheduled it a bunch of times already and I just need to get it done. And this is kind of like the last chance I'll get to do it for the next few months because I'm just going to be so busy. For now, I'm going to go into the office. I'm going to bang out everything I need to bang out for the day. And then I'm going to get changed. We're going to throw a ruck on our back. We're going to knock out this 15 miles. I've got myself some road snacks. I'm actually eating a lower bar right now to get ready. And hopefully this weather holds up, man. But it doesn't matter. I'm doing it anyway, even if it does rain on me. Yeah, buddy. All right, guys, so I was able to get my work done real quick, actually a lot faster than I thought I was gonna be able to, so kudos to me for that. I'm out here at one of the best rucking trails I think you'll find around the Fort Liberty area, and that is the All-American Mile Trail, I think is what they call it, right? I don't know. It's out here where the All-American Mile freaking obstacle course is. But this is a good area because there is like a lot of good inclines and declines. It's off-road, things like that. Things that is, you know, for my area, this is as close as I'm going to be able to get to what I'm going to experience out there in the fan dance. It's not super close, but it's as close as I'm going to get. All right, got Old Faithful here, the Gritty DG3, and oh man, it's heavy today because I packed it on a little more fully because I recently relooked the packing list for the fan dance, all the required items that you must have within your pack, and I was missing a few things, so I've packed it out. One of the biggest things was that for the summer edition, you have to have 4 to 5 liters of water on you, and only half of that can be in a vessel like a Camelback, which, you know, you guys may or may not know by now that I prefer to use my Camelback. The other half must be in a hard cased container. All right, so at least 2 liters have to be in a hard case container. So what I did was I just stuffed a couple of my 1 quarts, my Army issued 1 quarts, into the rucksack, okay? And if they say anything, I'll be like, look, I got my hard containers, no big deal. But that's really forcing me to just carry a little bit extra water, a little bit extra weight. I have not weighed this thing yet. Do I have my scale on me? Oh, I do. Let's see where we're sitting real quick before we start. Okay, not too bad, a little over 45. I'm glad I did that because now I feel a little less cheated. So maybe I just have weak arm strength today and I'm just feeling like it's heavier than it actually is. Well, I'm glad I weighed that. That makes me feel better about doing this because it really is that sounds like an appropriate weight. That means I definitely have enough dry weight and the water can't be 10 pounds. I mean, it might be, but you know, I should definitely have enough dry weight in this pack without the water. Because based on the rules and everything that they send out to you, they seem to be pretty strict on the weight and the packing list and all that stuff. So I want to make sure, since I'm flying overseas, that I get that right. I definitely don't want to be turned away, and I definitely don't want to do it for nothing. Oh, it looks like I broke something. I don't know. Hopefully nothing important. Another thing I wanted to show you guys real quick is I got this little case that's going to sit on my front right here. Okay, I'm gonna put this on my waistband here, and this is gonna hold all my snacks, hopefully hold all my snacks, at least go-to snacks, and also like my camera. All right, so I'll have this on me while I'm out there. Today I'm gonna be bringing these out with me just to kind of test run on this 15 miler to see how they feel and how easily I can get them down. So we've got a Laura bar. All right, these are really good quick energy. I'll probably stock up on these before I go. We got Kind breakfast protein bars, good all around sustained energy, plenty of carbs. We got a Pure Protein. These are just kind of cheap, really not that great for you, but I want to test it out since I had it in the closet anyway. And then of course we got a Cliff Bar. The plan is to bring like a box or two of just 2 separate types of snacks out there with me, since I have to carry it overseas, right? And I'm thinking right now it's probably going to be Laura Bar and Cliff Bars. But if you guys have any other ideas, or if you're from that area and you know where I can get some quick snacks before I actually have to show up to the fan dance after I arrive, please let me know in the comments so I can just take care of it while I'm there. Otherwise, I'm going to have to fly with it. All right, see? All packed out, ready to go. I think that should work out great. All right, guys, so like I was saying, I got 15 miles to do. Got to get it done before my appointment, and I also have to take those liquids 2 hours prior. So really, at this point, I've got about 4.5 hours to get this done. I'm gonna try to do my best to get it around like a 3 hours, maybe 3.5 hours, and just see how that feels and see if that's what is manageable for me on this. I think it's gonna be, but you know, you never really know till you go out there and do it, right? So we're gonna give it a shot. 15 miles in about 3 to 3.5 hours, something like that. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead, start this off, get a few miles in, see where we're at, and then I'll check in with you, all right? All right, here we go, got my Strava open. Let's get the GPS acquired. Always got to make sure your GPS is acquired before you start on Strava, otherwise it's going to screw you all up. Hopefully it's good. All right, and go. Oh yeah. All right, guys, so just hit about 8 miles just now. So we're a little over halfway now at this point, and feeling pretty okay. It's really muggy out today. I'm like soaked right now. I'm wearing blacks, it's hard to tell, but you can see my shorts are just soaking wet. Pretty sure I brought enough water for this, but I've definitely been down in my fair share. And I've already consumed 2 of the 4 snacks that I brought, which is good because I'm at the halfway mark, so that's good. So now I'm gonna hit up my Kind bar. I'm gonna save that protein bar for last just because it's not gonna give me that sustained energy that I'm looking for. I probably won't bring protein bars with me for the actual event because it's just not really the right nutrition that you need. You really need like high carb bars. With the consistency of the ups and downs out here, I haven't maintained a trot the entire time. Most of the time I have, but there's definitely been times I've had to walk it out like going uphill, which is fine. You know, that's actually a good tactic to use if you're trying to get out there and ruck for time. You know, you really can't go wrong if you run the downhills and walk the uphills, you know. So we're doing pretty okay. I want to say right now my pace is probably looking like a little bit lower than a 13-minute mile, which is fine. You know, I'm not trying to blow this out too early. I'm trying to be able to move at a sustained pace and maintain a good solid pace of endurance, you know. And the biggest motivator for me right now, guys, really is I have to get back to my car before it's time for my appointment. I still got to take a shower real quick and everything. So we got to get this done in time. There's no playing around today. My pack is working out okay. It's a little sweaty, a little wet because I've been rubbing on it, but it's fine. It's not in the way or anything. I actually think I'm going to get one for the other side as well, just to have a little bit more storage space.
Hey, at least the weather's holding up, right? Ooh, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Start getting these pretty decent inclines. Ooh, then you start burning yourself out if you try to tackle them too hard. So here's the incline. We're gonna walk this one. Try to conserve a little bit of energy on the uphills, especially these really steep uphills, so that you have plenty of energy during the flats or the downhills. And we're back at it. All right, guys, 11.5 miles. We're on the home stretch here. Keeping about a 12:40 pace. So we're not doing bad at all. I want to try to keep it under a 13. That's my goal right now. You can hear them getting it out there in the background. They're having a good old time out there. All right, guys, home stretch here, and it's just a big long uphill, like the last quarter mile. So we're trucking along. We got 0.5 miles to go. Freaking got this, man. Finish strong always. Come on, numbers, go faster. There it is. 15 miles, total time 3 hours and almost 12 minutes. Pace 12 47 per mile. Well, that was an ass kicker. I'm gonna walk it out just for a second. I could tell you right now, I drank all my water. So, I mean, that's good because I had enough water, but it's also bad because I'm really thirsty right now. I ran out I had like 2 miles left to go and I ran out. Also, some sort of electrolytes tablets or something easy that I can bring with me that doesn't weigh much, because I can feel it in me that I'm pretty dehydrated right now. I'm starting to get a headache, and my fingers and hands have started swelling up. Actually, they started swelling up about the 6 mile mark. So that's a no-go. I already know I need to replenish some electrolytes like time now. That's a good indicator if you're dehydrated and you need to fix it right away, is if your hands start swelling up on you. So I got to make sure I dial that down before I head out to the fan dance. I do understand that the fan dance, even during the summer, is typically cooler weather than what this is right now. So it shouldn't be too much of a problem, but as long as I make sure to bring some electrolyte tablets, something like that, I should be good to go. All right, let's get this thing off. Like time now. Oh man, that is gotta be the best feeling in the entire world, is throwing a ruck off your back after a long distance march like that. Oh, there's not enough water in the world. Yeah, but guys, I'd say that was a pretty good time, right? Not too bad, feeling strong. There was definitely a couple moments where I was feeling sorry for myself, but we got through it, no big deal. This was a pretty good test of, you know, getting out here and getting after it on rolling terrain and off-road terrain. And I'm feeling pretty good about it, okay? I only tripped over myself a couple times. Legs weren't too sore. I think the worst part about this entire day was the dehydration issue and just sweating so much. And that shouldn't be such a problem at the fan dance, from what I understand, you know, out there in the Brecon Beacons. Even during the summer, it can get pretty chilly out there, okay? Like they're making me bring cold weather gear because it's known to be pretty cold out there even during the summer. So I'm not too worried about the dehydration aspect, but I'm definitely gonna make sure to bring some tablets with me or something like that. Dude, check out the boots. Yeah, yep, that's looking good. Definitely earned our dinner today. So that's the update so far, guys. Got a couple more weeks until the actual fan dance event. Can't wait to bring you guys along with me for that. I got this done just in time to get myself cleaned up and get myself ready for my appointment, so that's good. Before I leave you, I want to thank all the members of the Gritty Platoon on the Gritty Soldier Patreon page right here. I can't thank you guys enough for the support. It really does mean the world to me, and I'm really glad to have you as part of the Inner Circle team. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. You don't want to miss any of my future videos, especially the videos coming up soon about the fan dances. I think those are going to be pretty cool. So don't forget to do that, like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Besides that, guys, I got to go get cleaned up. I've got nothing else for you, and I'll see you on the next one.